the Rikishi Fatu Off the Top podcast. Let's go. Rikishi Fatu, all y'all ready? We the ones. Keep it locked on the Rikishi Fatu podcast. Off the top. We gon' talk about everything wrestling, everything hip hop. Keep it locked. It's time to smarten up.
Manuia. Sir Tribal Cheeks.
Hey. What a year. This is, what were you saying? This is a year now?
Off the Top has been going on for a year now, Big Keys, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
Manuia,
yeah,
yes, sir.
Double Manuia.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
gotcha.
Yes, sir.
Man. Yeah.
Big Kish, there is a lot of drama in the LBC right about damn now. The wrestling world is on fire with what happened at the Elimination Chamber. So the heel turn heard around the world. Everybody saw it, you saw it, I saw it, and everyone's talking about it. I want your thoughts, Big Kish. What do you think about John Cena turning heel on Cody Rhodes?
What is good for business? My goodness, you know what? I've mentioned this before about the final boss. We left it at that. What was a while back? He came out, didn't say no promo, and just threw up, bam. The whole world didn't know what the hell Rock's fingers was talking about,
Right?
Or what did it mean? Right. Or it was written so well. This is John Cena's last tour, right? And so the whole world was behind this guy because of what he's given to the business. We've all seen it. We've heard it numerous times. Probably one of the most iconic, loved professional wrestling superstar in history. To be able to just, out of the blues, boy, when he hugged Cody and he's looking at Rock,
His face changed.
It was like a demon.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? It just like a demon came up into John. And all that rage of whatever it is that made him throw away all those people's love and supported him through the years. And he sold out. If WrestleMania wasn't already a hit anyways, YEETMANIA wasn't a hit anyways, well, damn it. Here comes John Cena and Cody Rhodes.
Wow.
Now, you know, I'll be honest. I'm a an of Cody, but I'm not like like a Stone Cold type of fan, like a Undertaker type of fan. You know what I mean? A Randy Macho Man type. You know, those people. Cody's he's a good role model. But there was something that was missing for Cody just to get people get behind Cody full 100%. And the one thing about wrestling fans, they don't like to be fooled, man. They don't like their intelligence to be played with. You know what I mean? Their mindset, because they're smart. But not one wrestling fan, even myself, seen that coming.
Right.
All of us wouldn't. It shocked the whole world. It made even people that don't watch professional wrestling, because all of a sudden, John Cena's a well-known guy, in and out the squared circle. And all of a sudden, he's coming on just flash news, breaking news, all across the entertainment world, all across Hollywood world, all across, besides professional wrestling world. So, man, hey, I think, boy, oh boy, I kind of see Thugonomics coming back to the roots. So it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good, man. I guess when you think you know it all in the business, man, you actually don't, because that was a good swerve.
Yes, sir. Let's back it up a little bit. The Rock at Bad Blood 2024. That's where he first threw up the 3. And then here at Elimination Chamber, he joins forces with John Cena. He throws up the 2.
Right.
So what's he going to do next time? Throw up a 1? Does that mean somebody else is coming? Does that mean someone else is going to align with him? And if so, Big Kishi, if that is going to happen, who do you think that person would be? Who is qualified to stand in a group with The Rock and John Cena? I've got a few others in mind, probably about 3. Who say you?
Well, there's definitely a countdown of some.
Right? There's something.
There's 2 more.
Right? Right?
So let's just figure out. Let's see.
Because it's obviously some kind of super group, I mean, alliance or whatever it is. You got the 2 biggest stars in modern day history, John Cena and The Rock. There's only a few people alive today, right now, of that stature, like you were mentioning. You mentioned a few names earlier, like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, but what it is though, Joey, like I can't even answer that question because until we see, we're what, 7 weeks away from WrestleMania.
Yes, sir.
And you know, we've seen John Cena's promos leading up to this heel turn. And I just seen recently, before I came here to the studio, I just seen CM Punk call out The Rock. And you know, it was like one of those pipe bombs type of promo that CM Punk did, you know. And it got a good reaction from the fans, like really behind CM Punk. Like they want Punk to whoop Rock's ass. They want Punk to, you know, to whoop John Cena's ass. So I don't know. Could that be another?
So maybe CM Punk, you're saying. Maybe CM Punk.
Could Rock be forming just alliance of the new era, the heavyweight superstars that The Rock feels that 3 can really take this into the next level? Then I hope it ain't the 3rd person. Then I'm just kind of throwing it out there. But I hope, you know, down the line, it's nobody in the bloodline is that 3rd person. And we all know.
If it comes down to
if it comes down to
the
it,
one,
that's really gonna break all the wrestling fans' hearts.
Yes, sir.
I had to break my heart too, man. You know, because Rock he's not only going after people's jobs and everything. He's talking, coming after you. I want your soul. I want your soul, man. That's scary.
Yes, sir.
That is truly scary.
It's a different type of Rock. I've never heard him.
Rock, he just right. Hey, he say final boss. That means final everything.
Yes, sir.
You know.
Do you think John Cena? You mentioned the Thugonomics. Do you think on this last run we're gonna see does he come back with the jerseys, the gold chain, and you know the whole Thugonomics gimmick, or has John Cena's character evolved now? We see what he looks like now. He's older now. He's slimmed down for the Hollywood roles. He's not as bulky as he used to be. So what does he go back into the jersey, the big baggy jerseys, or has he evolved the character, the John Cena character? Has it evolved to something of what we're seeing now? Because that face, that facial that he made, we've never seen something like that from John Cena. It was a dark side of John Cena.
What, you know what? We all want to hold on to the type of John Cena back in the day. But because how, you know, the final boss is moving, we can also see how the final boss, with you know, what he's wearing. You know what I mean? Him and Travis Scott came out. Travis Scott is Travis Scott, right? But, you know, you see the drip they got on, right? So I almost kind of see, to make John Cena will be John Cena, but to make John Cena relevant to the new era with this new heel turn, I would love to see a John Cena with the new drip, right? We all have, now, you know, longevity. All the kids back in the day, you know, even some of my kids, my grandkids, you know, there was all those John Cena with the jerseys, you know, the padlock, you know, chain on, but to add on to, you know, to that collection of the real hardcore fans of just professional wrestling in general for John Cena, you know, it'd be nice to have a new, you know, action figure of the new drip of the John Cena, the heel John Cena, who we have never, I mean, he's been heel before, but damn it, it wasn't no heel turn like what we just seen.
Not
man.
On this level.
Man, all the fans feel so betrayed. Like, here's a guy that used to do Make-A-Wish. I mean, he just did a Make-A-Wish that day.
He holds the record of the Guinness Books of World Records. He holds that record. Most performed Make-A-Wish appearances.
How that conversation probably came up. Like, you know, like if you're coming to me, all right, Kish, this is your last run. You know, this is your farewell tour, blah, blah, blah. You know, you've been loved. I know been loved all these years. What do you think if we... Man, I don't know if I wanted to go out that way.
Well, this has happened to you. You've been in this position before, and I wanted to ask you about this because you yourself had to turn heel, Big Kish. Now, let's talk about that really quick because there hasn't been a heel turn this big probably since Hulk Hogan when he formed the NWO in like '96. So this is really big. So let's talk about this for a minute. When you were with Too Cool, you had to turn on them. Now, how did you feel about that when in that moment because Too Cool was hot, on fire, and in that moment you had to turn heel? How did you feel about that? Is it like it's too soon, I'm not ready, or let's go because it's gonna bring the money?
Well, there's a lot of thoughts that go into it. You know what I mean? I mean, the last thought on my mind was money. You know, my thought was, you know, you take your brand personal. Right? You work so hard to, you know, to build it. You know, all the late night, early flights, you know, all the Make-A-Wish Found, all that stuff, you know, the role model you've become for kids and so forth. And so, you know, your mindset is like, man, is this the route I want to go? And then you think, you know, for the business part of it, that's what they're looking at. What's good for business? You know, and this is where, you know, lucky I've been trained properly ins and outs of the squared circle, because sometimes it's just not about you. Mm-hmm. It's about, I'm leaving out. What can I do that's good for business before I leave out? And so for those that you know, they get emotional and like, you know, I can't believe you did that, and you know, you turned and blah blah blah. You know, just understand this is what we do. This is what, you know, if we can't keep you on the edge of your seat to have you keep tuning in and to be able to pass on to the next cat, you know, who knows? I mean, we don't even know. Travis Scott is not even a wrestler. But he probably don't even realize that he was in one of the most iconic heel turns of the business ever. And just to be in the ring with The Rock, Cena, and Cody at that time, and even got a chance to
throw a punch at
it, which it looked like it wasn't a working punch.
No, it was not. Let me ask you about that's in my notes, Big Kish. Let me ask you something. Big Kish, it's you in the spot. And let's say Method Man comes out with you, because I know you love Method Man.
Yeah.
What if he gets a hit in on you that you weren't expecting, and it's
like a potato?
Yes, sir.
Like he potatoed me? Like, well, so obviously I know that we ain't got no heat together, but I got to understand that he doesn't know how to throw a working punch. Right? So if he would have hit me during the heat of the moment, you know, you're right there live, you know? It's almost a funny thing to me, because had Method Man slapped me like that, I would have probably said, damn, dog, what, I owe you money? I would have just broke character to make him laugh, to make him relax. But,
yes, sir.
you know, and and it's so good, man. It's so good to be able to see, you know, like the company involving hip-hop into, you know, these type of big storylines. Now, I don't know, like, had I would have had them involved in a huge angle, you know, during that time with the biggest stars of the business. Because you never know what can go wrong. These guys are still green, you know what I mean? But the celebrity status that they bring to the squared circle, it's a win-win for everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
He tagged Cody, man.
Dude, I'm like The Rock, just slapping my damn, you know, slapping my wrist too, just goosebumps. Like, just, you know, the whole world is still on fire.
Big Kish, the drama does not stop there.
It's like that attitude era now, man.
We
it's
haven't
like
talked
you're shifting to the attitude era.
Yeah, and then you got Cody Rhodes telling The Rock to go yourself.
Man.
That hit hard. The thing you're talking about, how the Cody might be missing a little something. For me, I agree. But then in that moment, when he told The Rock that Rock, I was like, wow, this is the Attitude Era. And then Michael Cole cussing on commentary. It's like, what is going on here? You're right, Kish.
That's good TV.
Yes, man.
That is good TV. I mean,
the,
this is what, I'm happy that the company's moving that way. It's not to say do it all the time.
Right.
You know what I mean? But just those certain guys to get that point across.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to let you go ahead and give you the green light to drop the F-bomb.
I thought it was awesome. And you know what, Big Kish, you're right. If you're going to use it all the time, it's not going to matter.
Yes, exactly.
We haven't heard an F-bomb live like that on WWE television in a long time. So when he hit it, I think the whole world popped on that one. That was awesome. We're going to talk about the women's match now because, man, your daughter-in-law, poor Naomi.
Yeah, that's messed up, man.
Man, from the she got jumped. Oh my God!
I don't even know. So, all right, we all seen it. Everybody's seen it. I caught it. When I got back to the hotel room from San Angelo, Texas, I got through doing a signing over there at Dream Sharks. So, it was on a Saturday, and so I got back to the room, and I got just texts from family members. They didn't get a chance to see blah blah blah. I'll say I was just watching when you get a sec. So nobody gave me heads up or nothing until I sat there and watched it, and I was so happy to see Jade come through.
She looks so good.
I was so happy because I post up a photo of us four all together, and this was an old photo back for WrestleMania. It was a Hall of Fame or something like that. But anyhow. I got the chance to meet Jade. I was a fan of hers when she came through in AEW, and I've always knew that one day that she would be a part of the WWE family, which would take her to the next level of becoming a big, huge superstar, and then when they became friends, traveling together on the road with my daughter-in-law and Bianca, I got a chance to hang with them for a little bit and we took a photo. It was, three girls that, it was just so close. I felt the love between them. I felt just, the ribbing each other, just laughing and so forth. So it was like that nice little, family time together, man. And when I seen what happened, man, I really, was very shocked to see, number one, her going into actually trying to end my daughter-in-law's career. Friends, they're going to fight. They're going to, argue here and there. But to showcase that type of violence on national TV to a person who was your good friend, who was damn near like family to me, how I felt with Jade. I love Jade. And when that happened, my first thought was for my daughter-in-law's health. And so I'm very disappointed. I'm hurt. I'm sad to see these three here. Something is not right, obviously. No friend just out of the blues just tend to want to take somebody out like that, like a ending career type of violence. And so, I got to get to the bottom of this. I'm sure all the fans around the world would love to understand what has happened. There's so much speculation that, Bianca set up this or, Trinity maybe did this or whatever the case it may be. But at the end of the day, these girls should have talked it out first. Like, if she felt that way about my daughter-in-law, it would have been nice to, hey, if you were there at the arena, you know what I mean? Like, hey, blah, blah, blah. Like, what happened? Is this true or this? I'm sure they could have talked this out, way before. They were all talking, to be able to check up on each other. So why didn't that come up? But I'll tell you, the one thing I know about Trin's been through a lot. She's not a rookie in the game. And you can rest assured, if she's a part of this family here, 100% we backing her up. 100%. The wrong thing that Jade has done was put her hands on my daughter-in-law. That right there, my respect as far as for Jade, until I hear further of explanation of why did this even go that far, then I can possibly forgive her, maybe. But for the time being, you tried to take out one of my kids, my daughter-in-law.
Do you think there's a possibility she could be, she's being framed? Naomi's being set up?
A possibility of everything, Joey. You know, right now we all of us are at the early stage of this thing. I mean, this just happened on Saturday. You know, we just seen this happen in Toronto, and it's another one of those twists in the pay-per-view that happened on Saturday. First the thing with John Cena, now this thing with with Jay, Naomi, Bianca. I mean, but this one here with Trinity, it hit me harder than the John Cena thing. Because, John Cena is family from a distance as far as, just knowing as a co-worker for years and years, watch his growth and what he's done and what he's become in the business worldwide. But when you come to my blood, my family, my daughter-in-law, and you put your hands on my daughter-in-law, and to be able to try to end her career that put food on the table of the family, that is somebody that is close in our circle, and that's why I got a problem. That's a no-no. And so let's just, I think we all need a prayer, man. You know what I mean? It's, I truly, love those three girls, especially my daughter-in-law.
Some news articles reported about how we were talking about how she's the greatest black wrestler of all time.
By all means.
Yes, sir.
That's my opinion.
Yeah, and you stand on it.
And I stand on business.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So write that, go with it, do what you will. But yeah, we all agree with that one.
Yeah, so y'all say a prayer for my daughter-in-law, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Just tag her name, just, put a heart on there, and that's cool.
So the heel turn, Big Kish, you've been in the business a really long time. What do you have any personal favorite heel turns like that you saw of other wrestlers, maybe in your family, maybe outside the family, maybe shoot, I don't know when your uncles turned heel, or what? Do you have any memorable heel turns that you witnessed?
Yeah, I did it for The Rock.
Your heel turn.
How about that?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly.
You asked me what's my favorite because that there, it was, I get it. I get it what Cena's going through, man. I understand it full when you say that, you selling out. Man, I did it for The Rock. I did it for The Rock. I did it. And that thing there, that turn there, I thought it was iconic.
Nobody expected you, Kishi.
You never did. And that's exactly that right there, that feeling that we felt 25 years ago, Joey. You felt that, man, on this one here 10 times.
Yep. Yes, sir.
10 times because, it was just man, I'm still tongue twisted by what happened because it was that damn good. And I mentioned this before, and I'm going to come back to the final boss. Every time the final boss, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, is involved with anything, you can rest that paper turns into gold, longevity gold. Longevity. And anybody that's riding with The Rock and Paul Levesque right now, shit. Boy, y'all better get on that gravy train. Because that gravy train, boy, they just going to start producing gravy after gravy after gravy after gravy. Shit, you better be able to keep up. Keep up because the bag is about ready just to get bigger.
I'm seeing some opportunities come up for some older faces that, man, was not there, quote unquote, in the Vince McMahon era. Your brother, TK, is one of them. He is in WWE 2K25. I'm sorry, I probably butchered that. But your brother is back in the fold. Not only that, Demolition is back, and they might even be going into the Hall of Fame. So there is so many opportunities for these older faces, and I love it. I'm here for it.
Well, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing when you can recognize, you know, the hard work of those that helped pave the way.
Yes, sir.
You know, as a family member, you know, I'm definitely proud to be able to see my brother, you know, TK on the 2K25, you know, the Bloodline video game. Man, you know, to be able to, you know, it's not talked about it that much. You know, he's not on social media, you know, a lot, you know, but to be able to, you know, have him, you know, WWE recognize, you know, that he was one of the greats. And in my book, you know, he's the one that, you know, that opened the way for me. He's younger than me, but, you know, he paved the way when I seen him work against Piper and Jimmy Snuka and Bob Orton. And here's my brother, 16 years old, sold out the Madison Square Garden, you know, on a single match. And, you know, so it's very, I'm very happy for him. I'm very happy for his grandkids, his kids, because now they see their papa, you know, being able to wrestle against his nephews, Solo, or Jacob is on there.
Yeah.
I mean, how cool is that to have a father and son and nephews and everybody on a video game?
Man.
And it's the your own video game.
Yeah.
The Bloodline video game. You know what I mean? So it's cool to know that, you know, we've been recognized like that. And also with Demolition, you know, Alex and Spanish, just good friends of mine, man. And to be able to see them, because they were iconic.
Yeah.
You know, they were and they still are. I see them out there in, you know, all the signings and Comic-Cons. And, you know, these guys, man, they still love it. And to be able to give them their flowers, let's hope they, you know, they induct, you know, consider to induct these guys in the future, because I feel like they rightfully deserve it.
Hey, Leek, you there, brother?
Yeah, I'm here, brother.
Hey, Leek, man. We thank you for calling into the Off the Top podcast. You are on live right now with WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi. State your name, your question, where you're from.
Yeah, Leek DeVille. I'm from Worcester, Massachusetts, man. Been a big WWE fan, and shout out to Rikishi, man. I've been watching you all my childhood, man. All love, man. All love, man. And my question was, I was my cousin. He made a song, and his name is James Oshada. He made a song called named after you, Rikishi, called Rikishi. And we just wanted to play it if you see what you think about it.
All right. Well, first of all, big shout out to Mass. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop it. Freak a leak.
Yes, sir. Let us know how you think about it.
Oh, most definitely.
No bitch on the beat that can mean me. I just got bread off a linkable PC. Ain't invest in that shit, that's a freebie. I cannot hate on them niggas beneath me. No, I'm rough, but I clean up real neatly. Shout out my jeweler, she gifted me VVs. She my Arabic bitch, my Habibti.
Oh, it's lit too cool in the background.
Yeah.
That's badass.
Yes, sir. Yep, that's what it is.
This bitch, that's a Reese's. Pull out your blick, ain't enough to feed me. Palm in his grip, you would think I was Kiki. Real shit, not the bitch on the TV. Only gripping the Smith to believe me. I can really go dumb like a sped kid. So don't get shaken up, that's a beverage. My nigga Preppy bitch and on bed shit. Let him fuck around, shit get hectic. I just look of an eye epileptic. Might stay queen on a mission to get shit. All in the drinks like a Mr. Electric. You keep throwing up shit and anorexic.
That was fire, man.
Yep.
My man.
Yeah, he's right here, actually.
Man, come on, man.
That was dope.
Come on, that was dope. That was fire, man.
James Oshada right here, man.
Hey, how's it going, man? Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Like I said, man, I'm a big fan as well, man. I'm a big fan as well.
Y'all grew up watching you, man. Shit. Been an attitude era and everything.
Hey, are y'all planning to stop by WrestleMania in Las Vegas?
Wasn't really planning, but I don't know.
Okay, if in case you do, stop by, man. I'm going to be over there at the WrestleCon for the 4 days. You'll see it on my website, and you'll see me post it up on Instagram. But yeah, man, if you post that song up on your Instagram, tag me or collab with me, and I'm going to throw it out there.
Yeah, no, I did. I don't know if I tagged the right page, but I just dropped it yesterday. Okay. I think I tagged a Rikishi page. I don't know if it was your official one, but I did tag it.
Yeah, well, if it's got the if it's verified, check on there, then yes. If it ain't, then that ain't me.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna check it right now. I think it was verified, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, and Rikishi also. I shared it on my Instagram though. I tagged you and your sons. I tagged you, Yeet, Jay, and then also Jimmy as well. You know, on two of them, man. I posted it on my story though. Two of the clips.
All right. Well, okay. I appreciate it, man. Let's talk about it, man. What made y'all wanted to do a song about me?
So I'm not.
Well,
I'm not gonna lie. Like me, so I'm a type of person where I'm a sample type of guy. So when I like to make my beats with crazy samples that people hear and they're like, wow, I can't believe he used that song. You know what I mean? And actually, my friend, which is a big wrestling fan, he said, hey, well, like, why don't you make a song to like this Rikishi song? And I'm like, I don't know about that, but then he played the beat, and I'm like, I don't know. You know, I just kind of hopped on. And I was like, you know what? Like, this kind of this can turn some heads a little bit, man. I might have to.
Well, I mean, but it sounds like you wasn't a wrestling fan, but your boy was a wrestling fan.
No. So I'm not a wrestling fan, right? I mean, I was a wrestling fan, but like I don't really watch it that much anymore. Like I used to watch it back in the Attitude Era. Like I don't really watch it. Yeah, I don't really watch it now. You know what I mean? Because I don't know. I kind of fell off it a little bit. But I used to, like, when you was wrestling. Like I was watching it back then. Like, you know what I mean? I was a big fan back then. I had all the wrestlers, all that.
Yeah, we family, Rikishi. We cousins.
You could tell in your voice. You guys both sound alike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, man, you spitting on that instrumental there, that too cool instrumental Rikishi beat.
That hit hard.
That's iconic. That's that iconic beat there, man.
Yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie, man. If it's not too much, if you can, do a little share, a little shout out, man, I really appreciate it.
That's what I'm saying. When you do that, go ahead and collab, and I'm gonna repost it. You know what I mean? And send all your. I'll show you some love on there, my man. Just for you to take time, just to, out of your schedule to, to write to, to that song of mine, man. I'm honored.
Definitely, man.
Thank you, boys, for even considering, man. You know what I mean? But it's my way to say thank you. Because I love to just share. You know what I mean? That'll be great. And I look forward to meeting you boys one day. I come out to Massachusetts.
Yeah,
us too, bro. Likewise.
And I'm not gonna lie, like we wasn't really planning on going to the WrestleMania, but like I don't know. Now that you mentioned it, we might have to stop by there. If you're gonna be there, definitely, man. We'd love to meet you in person.
Shit's in Vegas.
Come on with it, man. I mean, if you guys gonna be there, you'll see on my website or Instagram where I'm at. I'm normally gonna be there for all 4 days, so I ain't hard to find.
Oh yeah, Rikishi. One more thing, man. What is it? Yeet. I know he's gonna win it. I know he's gonna win it, bro. I love this dude. I tune into your son every freaking Monday, bro, on Netflix, man. And every time his freaking pop comes on, man, I'm eating along with him, man. That's my guy, man. He's winning that championship no matter what, man. I have no doubt in my boy Jey Uso. It's time for him to win his first singles title, bro. His first world championship.
It's that YEETMANIA was happening.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah!
Absolutely,
it's that vibe right
absolutely.
Now. All right, my brothers. Well,
one more thing before I get off of here, man. So I'm a collab the post with you. If you see a James Oshada on your Instagram, that's me.
Gotcha, my man. I'll see it.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, and Rikishi though. I'm sorry to cut you off, man. All due respect. I'm into podcasting, man. And honestly, I just started, man. I just finished my first 2 episodes, man. And I'm just starting my venue, man. And I'm just trying to make it go abroad, man. If you ever want to come on, man, just let me know, man. We can collab too.
By all means, my brother. By all means, whatever I can do. Each one teach one.
Yeah, man. Nah, if you can make the time, man, that's all good too, man. You know.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Right.
All right, my O's. You boys have a great time. Make sure you tag me on the post on Instagram, and then I'm gonna reshare it and send y'all some flowers through it. I appreciate you, man. On that email, if you can send me that MP3 file, man, so I can lock it in my phone and bump it.
Yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. Most definitely,
okay, my brother. All right, I'll talk to you later.
All right, brother, man. Love you, Rikishi.
Right, God bless y'all. Love y'all too. Peace. Okay, well, wow, Joey.
I've never done lean in my life, but that song made me want to do some lean and maybe get some grills and put in some grill. That shit was like trap music. That shit hit hard.
But this guy got some skills on.
Yes, absolutely.
You can just, I like listening to lyrics of the artist, right?
Yeah.
Then not just gibberish. This guy has some, he had some lyrics in there that just got that natural flow. You know what I'm saying? And so, I can't wait to, to post it up on the Instagram. And, so fans, I mean, listen, if you see me post this up of this artist here, make sure to take time to to show them some love, follow. If you like the song, go ahead and just thumbs up, on the comments and so forth, and show some love and send them a follow. For anybody else, I think, you know what, Joey, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
We're gonna open up a platform for a lot of the music artist guys.
Really?
Yeah, I really enjoyed listening to new music like that, new artists. I think we should open up the platform and have people call in to our Discord. And when at the time do I ever get to hear their music?
Right, and it sounded really good. We could hear it really good. So
Yeah.
man, that's a great opportunity. It's a great platform. I mean, wow, thousands of people tune into your show.
So let's go ahead and announce that then. You go ahead, yeah, let's announce that. We can do that.
Yes, absolutely.
Discord, you can send all the artists, send your new music, or let's do a Rikishi
and
beat.
you can rate it. You can rate it. Rikishi's 1 to 10 basis. Yes.
I gotta hear that iconic beat in there. See some people freestyle to it or something. That'd be great. Or just in their music in general. Why not just give them a push?
Right.
Why not just promote their music? It doesn't even have to be the music that, that's Too Cool Rikishi music.
Right.
Of course, I would like to hear that. But
yeah.
And then we can possibly throw in an extra, song that they're making, something original.
Right.
Just to shine some light on them.
Well, that was badass, man.
Right.
That was really cool.
Man, boy, that's
Leek DeVille. From where was he from?
Massachusetts.
Worcester, Massachusetts.
Worcester, that's like a small little city. I think it's like 35 or 20 minutes out of Boston, Mass.
Yeah, it's north.
Because I remember Worcester, Mass, man. There was this little Chinese restaurant that was over there, and I only remember Worcester, Mass because of Yoko and Fuji. We used to go eat at this this Chinese restaurant that Yoko, loved to go eat at this place. And they had great food over there, man. So yeah, Worcester, Mass was always like that, that city there when we came to Massachusetts. You'd always remember that. I always used to look forward to going there, but them, a small world. And hip hop is alive and well, all over the country.
That was dope.
You know what I mean? It's always good to listen to the fans, right?
Yes, sir.
When did they ever think they were going to talk to me and to be able to take time to listen to
play their music, you get to hear it and tag and collab and all that.
See, that's what I'm talking about. It's free to be kind, right?
Yes,
and that's
sir.
what I was saying all the time. So free to be kind. There's, other celebrities out there, and I'm not just saying it's me, right? That's just who I am, right? But damn it, some of those celebrities out there. That's where the ending part of our show goes, smarten up, right? Because without the fans, there is no you, right? So I'm sure these guys, these two ooses from Massachusetts, right, out there in Worcester, they just talking about, they probably recorded it on their iPhone, so just they can send it to their family member or their buddy. Just what I just got off the phone with you. Yeah, right. Yeah, sure. You're talking about Rikishi, the guy that's out there. Yeah, sure. Y'all didn't talk to him. And then there it is.
Wow.
That made their night. You know what I mean? So y'all go ahead and just send in all the requests. Next time you see us promote the Discord, it's every Tuesday. Let's do it every Tuesday.
Yes, sir. That's what we do. Let's do it.
Let's just do it every Tuesday. Let's do a fan something. You know what I mean? Like every Tuesday they call in with their questions, but then there should be a few people that we call in the new artists. That way we can shine some light on it.
Absolutely. We're going to switch gears to your son, Jay, on this past Monday Night Raw.
Yeet.
He came out to, make the save for Otis. And then, A-Town Down Under got involved. And Jay was on the receiving end of a choke out via Gunther. And we got a very emotional Jay backstage. And I got to tell you, and I'm not the only one who feels this way, Big Kish, but Jay's promos are very raw, no pun intended, and they're very emotional and they're very real. And I'm not the only person who feels that way. Your boy Bubba Ray Dudley, he put out the same thing. Jay's promos are, to me right now, no one's cutting his type of promos. But I got to ask you, Kish, now that we're getting this close to WrestleMania, because I can see that there's pressure. We've all heard about the low ticket sales, this, that, and the other, but that's the economy. That's life. That has nothing to do with anybody right now. Do you know how much?
Well, they ain't low ticket sales because
I was just gonna say
it ain't. I mean, it ain't because it's my son.
No, not at all.
Not because it's Yeet. So let's Let's make that clear right
Yes,
here.
sir. Absolutely.
I mean, I don't read a lot of stuff that's out there, nor do I give a damn. The bottom line is, don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yes, sir.
Right? So let's give the kid his flowers. I'm always gonna stand up for my boy, right? And just be thankful. I'm thankful for the opportunity that he has got to be able to, as a pro wrestler. Let's not say he's even my son. As a pro wrestler, you and I, and everybody that's an independent wrestler that's listening, tell me for 1 second, nobody dreams to ever be able to get an opportunity to main event WrestleMania, the biggest show on Earth. On Earth, the planet, you name it, on Mars, all that, the biggest show. They probably watching it too. But you tell me what wrestler is. So we talk about emotions. Oh yeah, emotions driving high. But it's that emotion, I know my son, it's that emotion that he's got going that he's just gonna do him and get out there and do what he does. And so when you talk about, we're talking about the promos, nah, I'm not even gonna give it that. What I'm seeing from Jay is straight core coming from the heart. You can't script nothing like that, man. You can't get out there and say, oh, at the end of the day, they might write some goofy shit to give to you. But will I say some stuff like that the way I'm feeling? All due respect, I'm just going to crumble this piece of paper up and throw it in the garbage. Just, you guys, you trust me enough to main event. You trust me enough to be able to, you see what I can do. You see the ticket sales. You see now we talk about ticket, go ahead, check the revenue on merchandise. Go ahead and see your kid. Like, look at your kids around your inner circle of your family. Who merchandise they wearing? You got Yeet, Yeet, all, even the pets are saying Yeet. Come on. So at the end of the day here, man, enjoy the ride with the Yeet Mania. Enjoy the ride with the Yeet Man. You know what I mean? Don't get hot at the guy or some of those haters. Like, I don't even want to give those guys any, give them any clout. I don't, you know what I mean? So you behind it, and then you
right,
want to knock it.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to knock it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So we're really close to WrestleMania now, Big Kish, and as we've been discussing, the heat is on for the Yeet Man. What would your advice be we're this close to WrestleMania? What's your advice to the Yeet Man?
Yeet Man takes it. The whole Coliseum in Las Vegas is going to blow the roof off. Going to be so many hands raising to the sky and dropping them low. And all you're going to hear with the bass kicking behind it, yeet, yeet, yeet. So I say, as far as advice to my boy, enjoy the moment. You're 7 weeks away or 6 weeks away, however. Every day of work, when you're out there promoting, when you're out there working, when you're out there in the gym with your earphones, turn on your best, your best artist, your music that's going to drive you to that next level, to have your mindset focused and locked in for WrestleMania 41. Because you the show. You the main event. So just clear your thoughts. Don't let anybody shake it. And just enjoy the moment. Because you get this one time. And if you do it right, who knows, there might be a repeat. Yeet.
Any final words, Big Kish?
There it is, my man. There it is. It's always free to be kind. And remember this. I'll go ahead and just always smarten up. Yeet.